When Doom first came out, it changed the whole industry. It invented shooting as a concept. We didn't even have guns before Doom. We were still just banging rocks and sticks together like morons until John Firearm Garand was inspired by it and made the first real-life gun. Vanilla Halo. But that was Doom then. What about Doom now? Well, now you gotta pay $100 to play on release day. If you can get it to run.
How'd I miss? Oh my god, why? That's number 5, I think.
Now, a lot of people are gonna look at this new Doom and say, oh, okay, well that's new Doom. They are all stupid and dumb. New Doom is actually God of War. Think about it. He's got the shield. We're doing those axe puzzles again. Story. Doom Guy learns to be a kinder, more gentle person like Barbados. Levels are opened way up with more focus on exploration, and gameplay, when compared to previous entries in the series, is slowed down. Or is it? Hi, I'm Michael Sauce. Where is my pizza? Now, I don't want to bore you guys with all the nitty-gritty details, but I am going to get a little technical here. So, Doom Eternal's gameplay is kind of a various mixture of... Whereas Doom Dark Ages is much closer to... You see the difference? In Eternal, the game's speed is about doing a million things at once. You're rapidly switching guns and priorities. Grenade that guy, switch guns, snipe him. Oh, I'm hurt. Glory kill from across the map and scorch the squishies. Now there's a pinky. Switch nades, freeze it, dodge, monkey bar, meet him, swing around, break the shield, big guy, boom, 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 blood punch, because why not? And then you die from something off screen because you weren't even doing enough. Dark Ages looks at all that and says, bye-bye, but puts it all into movement speed. They put the run back in Run and Gun, and the larger levels are clearly designed around it. Having a sprint automatically makes you faster, but the star of the show is the shield bash, which is the best new addition. It's such a fun repositioning tool. It might as well be a teleport with how fast you fly around everywhere. So this game is the movement Doom. Unless you decide to make Eternal the movement Doom. Dark Ages is much simpler in that all you need to do to win is pick one weapon, glue your hands to it, and melee whenever you can. The game does absolutely everything in its power to discourage you from swapping weapons. Switching is slower in general and leaves you vulnerable during the animation. Every gun in the game is designed to get stronger as you use it. Whether it powers up or gets special effects when you parry, anytime you feel like switching it up, the game slaps you with a ruler and says, "No! Wrong!" and removes your weapon buffs. I see a gun like the Cycler, which shocks mobs to make them take more damage and spreads to multiple guys when they die. And then I see the Skull Crusher, which specializes in mowing down groups. And I get this vision in my head. I'm like Ratatouille over here. So I try out the combo, and it worked. But then I just realized it's objectively stronger to only use the Cycler, because it powers up with every kill, and if you switch, you lose that buildup. You're never forced to switch either, because you will never, ever run out of ammo. Some people didn't really jive with the chainsaw in Eternal, which wasn't perfect, but at least it had flair and was something you actually had to consider. Here, ammo management isn't even part of the game. You are just showered with ammo because you're meleeing constantly. This actually sounds like a huge improvement over Eternal, and it would be if melee didn't slow the entire game down and was actually fun. Look at Eternal, the blood punch. Press the button, boom, instant, seamless, donezo. Even the Crucible Sword, the strongest melee there is surprisingly reserved with its theatrics. Just a quick little shwum, and you're right back to blasting. Sadly, it's the same with the parry and glory strikes. In Eternal, glory kills do technically stop gameplay, but you get all these awesome animations that are tailor-made, depending on the enemy and your position. You could play through the whole game and still not see all of it. Here, you can get this shield saw execution if you're in the air, but every single other time, you'll just kind of smack them like, whoa, wait. Now, some of you may know, I like it a parry. And this one is alright. You get these cool effects for it, like a mini turret or a lightning strike or a weapon buff, but why? Why does everything have to slow down? Melee and parries would be so much better if they just kept pace with the rest of the gameplay. One of the best things a game can do is make the most effective strategy also the most fun. Dark Ages just doesn't do that. In Devil May Cry, you're going for style. In Metal Gear, you keep a low profile. In Doom Dark Ages, things take a while. But don't get confused. This is still Doom we're talking about here. Doom Guy has never been cooler, and all the guns are creative and fun, and you're still getting the fast, aggressive gameplay you expect. A slightly weaker Doom is still stronger and way more worth your time than 90% of games out there. And if this is the first Doom game you play, it's gonna blow you away. But if you're looking for the absolute cream of the crop, the action game, do yourself a huge favor and go play Mind's Eye.
But the bots aren't standing down. They took the orb. We're following them now. Riggs, you okay?
Weirdly, I feel fine.
Heck yeah.